This was earnings months ago. Looks more like a radio station frequency, right? Well, that was what I used to make before I discovered a mine that now helps my earnings to look like this. For every beginner on eBay, making sales and getting a good income looks like major trouble. And with my 4 years of experience as a reseller on eBay, you can tell that I've had my fair share of headaches. However, since I learned the money-making secrets of the platform, I can tell you for a fact that I've made nothing less than $10,000 per month.
Damn!
Yeah, I know, that sounds like a whole lot, but trust me, it is achievable. So make sure that you pay attention to every detail in this video as I give you my golden recipe for cashing out on eBay. But if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and smash the bell so that you can get to see all the tips and tricks that I share on this platform. Let's start by talking about one of the most important things you have to consider: sourcing for the right sellable items. As far as eBay is concerned, you don't just list any and every item you feel like. And as much as you can get a lot of amazing items from thrift stores, garage sales, and local auctions, you have to make sure that your items fulfill certain criteria. Most times, I ask myself these questions. Is it what people want to buy? Is it easy to ship? And most importantly, is the ROI worth my time and energy? I mean, you have to consider the cost of shipping and the charges on eBay because these little things also eat a chunk of your income. So while you're sourcing your items, good research is a huge lifesaver. And it's not rocket science. Once you are considering adding a product to your list, you can simply search for it on eBay and see how well it's doing. For example, let's say I search for a product and I see over 200 listings but less than 5 purchases. I need no sage to tell me that it's a no-go zone. And to make things easier and better, I also use a product research software called Terapeak. This research guru shows me how much a product is selling for and how fast it is selling. Trust me, Terapeak will speed up your decision-making process and save you stress because it helps you to know which items to go for. You can simply download the software, and I can bet that it is the genie that you need to take your sales to the next level. After sourcing the right products, one major ingredient for making good sales on eBay is the use of a good title and description. I know that a catchy title can be art, but once you crack it, it works like magic. The tip that I use for my eBay store is to make sure that I use a title that gives an honest peek into the product description. Let's say I want to list a used smartwatch that has a little defect. I use a title like this: fairly used Apple Watch with a tiny scratch at the back but works perfectly. By doing this, I give my prospective buyers an idea of what they want to buy even before clicking it. You may think it is dumb to let them know that my item is not in the most perfect physical condition, but my little show of honesty is proof that I am real and can be trusted. I'm sure an average person would rather buy from someone like me. Another quick trick is using keywords in your title and description. These keywords will make eBay recommend your items to prospective clients. And for that, I use a software called Zik Analytics. This software has a title builder that suggests keywords that make my products rank higher. Though I pay a few bucks for it monthly, it offers me more value than I can ever pay for. So, if you've been having issues with the right keywords to use, you can just get the Zik Analytics software and put an end to the stress. Guess what? They even offer you a sweet deal. The software runs a 7-day free trial, so you can sign up and get all the goodies for free for your first 7 days. Trust me, you'll be convinced that it's worth more than they charge you per month. If you're getting useful tips from this video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to turn on the post notification. Now, aside from catchy titles and search engine optimized descriptions, a good picture of your product also works like magic. I guess you think that a good picture means big cameras and lights, but here's a shocker: mid-quality pictures are much better. In my years of reselling on eBay, I've learned that using the highest quality of pictures sometimes sparks skepticism in your prospective buyers. When your pictures are too good, they may think that it's not real, and you probably downloaded the image from a website. So you see why I said that mid-quality pictures are way better? For my eBay store, I take pictures with my smartphone, and it does get the job done. I only make sure that I use a white or neutral background as well as good light. All my pictures also show every detail and angle of the product without any distractions. Aside from the fact that this will get you more sales, it will also save you and your buyers from scams because all the details are there. You showed exactly what you sold, and your buyer knows exactly what to expect. This may seem like a tip that has nothing to do with your income, but being a victim of a scam will do a lot of harm to your store and even your income. I'm sure you can imagine. You know what they say, little drops of water make an ocean. So, to hit your $10,000 per month goal, you have to consider your daily income. This will guide you to choose the right cost per item and also come up with a good listing. For instance, I have a target of about $330 to $350 per day, so I source for items that I will be able to sell for about $30 to $35. But that's not exactly where I'm going. No matter how much you charge for each item, your listing game has to be top-notch. This is because, based on how things work on eBay, you can only sell an average of 1% of your listing per day. So if you list 100 items, you sell 1. If you list 1,000 items, you sell 10, and so on. So, since my average cost per item is $30, I make a listing of about 1,000 items. Yeah, I upgrade my listing as often as possible, but that's like the average. And you know what that means, with 1,000 plus items listed in my store, I can sell an average of 10 items per day. So, when you do the math, you'll see why I ensure that most of the items listed in my store are about $30 and above. But the thing is, you don't have to follow my numbers hook, line, and sinker. You can choose to make a list of 2,000 items that sell for about $15 to $20. Just do whatever floats your boat, as long as you hit your daily income target, because this daily income is what adds up to the big thing. Alright, let me wrap up with this golden trick that has helped me to pull a lot more buyers to my store. It's positive feedback, guys. Never underestimate those seemingly little words of mouth, because your feedback level determines how high eBay ranks your page and how well people buy from you. So, without much ado, let me tell you about something that I do to get my buyers to drop positive comments on my page. Whenever I send out my orders, I add a physical note in the box, thanking the buyer for their patronage and asking them to drop positive feedback for me. Trust me, guys, this has been working for me for years, and I will boldly recommend this method to anyone. I even go as far as telling them to let me know any negative comments they have privately so that we can work it out. This way, I only have positive comments on my page, and this is why my store ranks very high. I mean, with this amazing tactic, even a jinx won't be able to stop me from making more than $10,000 every month. That's all about my tips and tricks, guys. I hope you've been able to pick up a few gems. If you have any questions or need clarifications, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be eager to help you. Also, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.